Assalamualaikum and hi to Dr. Rais. We are from BA2325A. We will present report on how online distance learning ODL affect the BA243 student performance. Our group consists of 4 members, which is myself, Hayanie Asilah Binti Mahhadee, Siti, Hawa, Sharena, and Amira. Firstly, I will present about Chapter 1, which is background of the study. The COVID-19 pandemic sent the global economy into a recession that has significant impacts on higher education. Face-to-face class have been switched to online learning platform as the result of sudden closure of campus as a social distancing measure to prevent community transmission. So, the purpose of this report is to see how ODLS affects student performance in UiTM Puncak Alam, Bachelor of Human Resource Management BA243. Next, we're moving on to the problem statement. ODL during the COVID-19 bring many challenges to all industry, include higher educations. So during ODL, internet speed connection very important. It is because the low connection will cause student frustrations to join the class. Due to a lack of equipment for learning purpose during COVID-19, students experience stress, anxiety, and worry when performing the ODL. Next, this is our research objective. Firstly, to identify how ODL affect the BA243 student performance. Number 2, to determine whether these 4 elements contribute to the student performance during ODL. Next, for the research question, we have list 5 questions. For example, how belief factor constituents to student performance when engaging in ODL.
We move to the chapter 2, which is literature review. We have been research on the performance of students BA243 that affected in ODL. In a virtual environment, students' performance is a critical component for all universities to evaluate their students' learning progress. So that the university have to instruct the lecturers to apply a few approaches in order to increase students' performance in ODL. The concept of ODL and the significance is providing open access to educations, have flexible learning options, and free them from time and location constraints. It also can be accessed from visually in any connected devices. The advantage of ODLs are allow for easier access to course materials and scheduling flexibility, so that they have an opportunity to learn anytime. Moreover, it also enhances students to lower stress, and it will make a new experience for the students in learning new way. While for the disadvantage of ODLs are cause anxiety and fear of not achieving the higher possible result for the course because there are lacks of social engagement to participate in the class. Moreover, lack of self-discipline and motivation to do their assignment, and also some students are having low internet connection. There are total 4 factors constitute in ODL achievement, which is general belief on online learning success. It is very important if the students have their belief in order to success in ODL. Secondly is confidence in prerequisite skills. As we know, ODL is going through network, and it is important to have confidence in prerequisite skills. Next is self-directions and initiative. According to Yilmaz in 2016, students who have a self-directed learning elements have strong self-discipline, self-independent study, and high self-confidence to complete a task in ODL. And last factor is desire for interaction. Interaction is vital in the growth of students and has an impact on their learning outcomes.
Next, I will continue to chapter 3, which is methodology. Firstly is research design. The quantitative research survey will be conducted with a specific target participant for this study. This is the easy way for survey distribution, and the participant can research depending on the research times and objective. Second is sampling frame. The sampling frame for this study has been obtained from an active student of BA243 Human Resource Management UiTM Puncak Alam, which is undergraduate. They have been chosen as the population for this study. Third is unit of analysis. The unit of analysis is the data for the individual, which is student. All students from BA243 Human Resource Management have been involved in this study. Next is data collection procedure. The data collection for this study are collected by using online survey, which is Google Form. It is because it is the fastest and easy technique to collect data since everyone has their own device to fill in the survey. After that, for methodology, we have instrument. A questionnaire for a survey was distributed consists of 3 parts, which is Section A, demographic characteristics, Section B, independent variable, and Section C, student performance. Lastly is validity. A validation trial was performed to support the instrumentality of this study. Questionnaire designed for this study that analyzed on the how ODL affected BA243 student performance can be assessed as a valid because each question may be addressing specific and relevant aspect of student performance.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. I am Sharena, so I will continue to present for Chapter 4, Findings. This chapter focuses on analyzing the data collected in order to determine how open distance learning ODL has influenced the performance of BA243 students. In this study, it using a Google form and utilized to collect data via a questionnaire, and the data was subsequently exported to Microsoft Excel. However, just 100 responses out of all the students has been enrolled in this course. In this part, they have 3 sections, which are Section A, Section B, and Section C. For Section A, demographic profile consists of 4 data, which is gender, age, current semester, and open and distance learning ODL location. While for Section B, independent variables consist of 4, which are general belief, confidence in prerequisite skills, self-direction and initiative, and desire for interaction. For general belief, it consists of feel comfortable communicating online in English, believe material in an internet course is better prepared than a traditional class, could pass a course on the internet without any teacher assistance, believe a complete course can be given by the internet without difficulty, believe that learning on the internet outside of class is more motivating than a regular course, and learning is the same in class and at home on the internet. For confidence in prerequisite skills are comfortable communicating electronically, possess sufficient computer keyboarding skills for doing online work, feel that background and experience will be beneficial to studies, comfortable with written communication, feel comfortable composing text on a computer in an online learning environment, and able to manage study time effectively and easily complete assignment on time. Moreover, for self-direction and initiative are able to easily access the internet as needed for studies, can practice English grammar during internet activities outside of class, feel that can improve listening skills the same using the internet and in class. When it comes to learning and studying, am I a self-directed person? In studies, am I self-disciplined and find it easy to set aside reading and homework time? And in studies, set goals and have a high degree of initiative. Lastly is desire for interaction. It consists of willing to actively communicate with classmates and instructors electronically, motivated by the material in an internet activity outside of class. As a student, enjoy working with other students in groups, feel that face-to-face contact with instructor is necessary for learning to occur, can discuss with other students during internet activities outside of class, can work in a group during internet activities outside of class, and can collaborate with other students during internet activities outside of class. For Section C, students' performance consists of 3 data, which are previous GPA for the physicals or conventional face-to-face class, previous GPA for the ODL last semester, and satisfied with current achievement during ODL, compare face-to-face classes. That's all from me, and I will pass to the next presenter.
In conclusion, face-to-face classes has switched to online learning platform as a result of students' closure of campus as the social distancing measure to prevent community transmission. The purpose of this study is to see how online learning, how ODL has affected student performance in UiTM Puncak Alam, Bachelor of Human Resource Management BA243. Online distance learning also allows students to learn at their own pace and motivate them to complete their works. The performance of students that affected in ODL has been well researched. However, there are an advantage and disadvantage of this method of teaching and learning that may reduce the positive influence of modern ICT tools on student performance. ODL during COVID-19 brings many challenges to all industry, including higher education institutions. Lastly, distance learning has the opportunity to learn at any time because a student who studies remotely can choose when and how much time to dedicate to studying the content throughout the course of a semester. And some educational institutions allow students to postpone and resume their studies without having to pay additional tuition expenses.
As a response, the result for the first and second factors, which are general belief about online learning and confidence in prerequisite skills, has get the positive response from the respondents because most of them agree with all 6 questions. For the third factors, which is self-direction and initiative, there are total 39% of respondents are agree and only 4% are disagree that they have a high degree of initiative in their academic. For the last factors, desire for interactions, most of the students are agree that they are willing to actively communicate with their classmate and instructor electronically. This outcome shows that the most of the students from BA243 are agree that they have improved their academic performance through online learning. This is because most of the students get a good CGPA for the ODL, which is 62% compared to their previous CGPA for the physical class, which is 50%. As a result of this study, online distance learning has a good effect. Nevertheless, it still needs to be researched further in the future.
Next, for recommendation, there are few recommendations for students who are adapting to the new norm of online distance learning. So there is 3 critical success factors of e-learning. Firstly, according to Bridge 2015, student engagement has also been described as the level interest demonstrated by students, how they interact with others in the course, and their motivations to learn about the topic. Next, according to Gray and De Laurentiis 2015, the online learning environment, there are many tools available for instructors to gather informal data about student participations in this course. Instructor can review login data, the number of minutes online, view of online learning module, or course contents. Lastly, according to Sharena 2020, the knowledge of using technology for instructor and student is very important. Technology provides students with easy to access information, fun opportunity to practice what they learn. Through the use of technology inside and outside the classroom, students can gain 21st century skill which is necessary for their future.
Moving on to the last part, which is recommendation in future. Online learning is a concept that it used to indicate a new way for students to learn at their own pace using advanced information and communication technology. It has had a significant impact on education over, and the trend is only expected to continue. Let's go through one by one. First, researchers should be focused more on true analysis of the institution and academic units that they should provide and actively promote student training in the usage of technologies that will be used in their course. This is because some students believe they are unprepared to use institutional technology, and some even believe they are unprepared to use commercial software. Next, the researcher needs to focus on analysis about how to create an inclusive environment. It is about mutual respect, productive relationships, clear communication, defined expectations, and critical self-reflection that are all required. Hence, it is important on having this analysis, which it can help the researcher in terms of getting to know students, highlight students' individual experience, checking their assumptions and others. Moreover, the data collection should include qualitative research in the interview method. It is actually to have a better understanding on concepts, opinions or experience, and contents collecting and evaluating non-numerical data. Lastly, the researchers can investigate approach with more precision as a result of this, and they can look through recordings for a new data. By having this kind of online survey method, it is the option that the researcher can conduct, and it can be ineffective because the survey data may not be as accurate as conducting interviews. That's all from me. Thank you.
That's all from our group. Thank you.